Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Idaho Adventures. We're up here in our best turkey hunting spot right now that we know of. Got the redhead turkey vest on. We're taking a walk and we're going to do some turkey scouting. We're going to figure out where these birds are roosted at, where they're going during midday and evenings, and really just figure out their patterns. So stay tuned. We're going to find some birds. Alright guys, so the other day I actually figured out, came up here last evening, and I figured out this is the hill. Got a big group of turkeys roost on. They go up, I believe, this trail, and there's another one on the other side of this ridge. They get up on top and they fly down. They roost in all these trees right here. So that's really what we have to figure out, is which direction they're coming from when they go up to roost in evenings. I believe they're coming from over here and possibly walking around the ridge, cutting through. There's some big fields over here, cutting through them, coming back up through. But it's currently 12 o'clock about, so we're gonna run down here over to this field. We're gonna do a little bit of calling, see if we can figure out where these birds are hanging out midday, and figure out where our best spot for opening morning is, which is in a couple weeks only for opening morning turkey. So we're gonna get down here, do some calling, figuring out where these birds are hanging out midday. This is definitely the roost of a big group. I got some trail cam pictures, 4 or 5 shooters in this group, so we'll see what happens. You guys might recognize this setup, but right here is where Ryan killed his turkey last spring season. Ready? You're gonna have to take him. You're gonna have to take him. Shoot again, shoot again, shoot again. No, don't. You drill them. You drill them. Nice. What do you think of that?
That was awesome.
Oh my gosh, that was 45 yards. Dude, look at him. Look at the other bird there. Look at the other bird. Hold on. Look at this other bird. Alright, so calling in turkeys and even just getting them to gobble midday is a pretty hard thing to do. But let's say we are hunting right now and I got one to gobble and he's this way. Now, the mountains funnel down and we're in a little bit of a valley right here. Say the turkey's dead in front of me like 200 yards. You're gonna wanna call to that turkey that response. And then you're going to want to focus on directional calling. So the turkey's that way, and it funnels down going this way. So I'm actually going to now, if you have an aggressive gobbler, if you're calling in the other direction, he'll think that hen's moving away, and you can really bring him in. And then this is where you can put your decoys out in front of you, or even without decoys. Directional calling is key to be calling that way, especially if you don't have decoys. Because then once they get here in the open, they're going to look around and they're going to want to see that decoy. So if you're calling in the correct direction and opposite from them, they're going to think that hen's further out. So then they're going to come a lot closer to you, and you have a better shot at killing that bird. Right there. Right there. One just gobbled up this ridge. I don't know if you guys could hear that. One just gobbled way up this ridge. We're gonna walk up here a little bit closer. We're gonna get on this uphill side of him, see if we can call down to him. Maybe we can kind of get up here. It opens up. Look down. We might be able to see him in this opening. Fresh turkey scat right here. This lowlands area by this creek. I thought I saw some tracks up here in the mud. All this stuff sucks. I think these are called crab apples. They got these gnarly little thorns on them, and they suck. Right there, kind of make it out there. Right here especially, there's a turkey track. They must come down in this swamp. When it gets hot outside, it's a lot cooler down in here. When you get up away from this creek, you don't really ever want to call by a creek. It dampens the sound so much. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I hope you could hear that one. We're gonna try and get closer so you guys can hear it. He's up this ridge though. Now this is the other side of that valley I was just talking about. They're roosting on that side. There could be another group roosting on this side. Check this out. See where all this is dug up? This is turkeys digging up this hillside looking for grubs. This is crazy. All this was covered in snow 2 weeks ago. We had a really big warm spell. Just cooled everything down.
Are you sure about that?
Alright guys, so we're going to be using a Seek 1 mouth call. I forget what this one's called, but it's the green one. Still on these gobblers. I think it's the same group. Just the way the sound travels down through here. I think we're talking to the same group every time, but we know where they are. We're gonna set up a trail camera on that spot where I think they're going up roosting. And we'll get back to it tomorrow. After hopefully they go through there this evening to go up to the roosting trees. So I'm gonna get that trail camera set and we'll check it tomorrow. We'll see what happens.